Hello everyone, welcome to Driving Approach, and today we have the Mini Cooper SE 3-door. It's been some time since I've done a test drive and I'm really happy to be back, and let's get right on the road with it. Let's start up this electric car. It's a first EV in our test drive, first EV on Driving Approach. Off we go. What is this? 7 Series in a Civic Coupe. This car has regenerative braking, which means that when you let go of the accelerator pedal, it starts capturing the momentum by using the alternators to charge the battery. You can really feel it when you let go of the accelerator pedal. You can make it a bit less, so it will be only 50% of what it usually does, or you can have it 100% the way it's turned on right now. So just look at this. I'm gonna let go of the accelerator pedal and it's just like someone is applying brakes. If anyone has driven a car with regenerative braking, you know what I'm talking about. There are features that you would think would be in the car. This car has it. It has wireless CarPlay, has the front collision warning, lane departure warning, pedestrian warning. Let's turn all that on. Yeah, you can click this button and you can turn some of them on, turn some of them off. 2025 Mini Cooper already removed almost all of this except for somewhat like this part. This car, the 2024 model, still has some knobs and buttons that you can press and turn. Make sure that your AC is working properly. Obviously, it has dual climate control. Select shifter, you can call it Prindle. That's pretty much the same as in some X1s from BMW. Again, the new models now don't have a shifter like this. They have it over here, which is like a button like this. This is actually the button that will make it so that the regenerative braking will only work 50% of their power and won't be braking the car or stopping the car that much. As you can see, we have the sunroof open at the moment, and you have this wonderful shade to close the sun, so you can have the sunroof open but still not have the sun blinding you. Very convenient, in my opinion. So this car is a 2024 Mini Cooper SE 3-door. SE means that it's an electric car. There's an S version. An S version comes with 3 or 5 doors. This one only comes with 3 doors. It's called 3 because you can get inside of the cabin from the trunk. The Mini Cooper version of making their car electric, it feels like every single manufacturer needed to make an electric car for the 2020 to 2024 period, and this is how they went about it. They have another electric car which is a Countryman, but that's not what we're in today. This car has about 190 kilometers of range on the full charge, which is not a lot. There are many EVs that have much larger ranges. Even the other electric car that Mini has, which is a Countryman, has about 300 kilometers of range on the full charge. One of the first attempts at a fully electric car. They did make hybrids before, and yeah. Well, right now we're going to our favorite coffee place. My wife really wanted to go there, and that will be a perfect opportunity to show you the car outside. The Millows Coffee. We usually get decaf, got the name, like not with the cow milk, oat milk. Decaf oat milk latte. That's like on point. Look at that new X2. Older brother, pretty much. There's like a lot of police. Millows Coffee, we're coming for you. Parking. Obviously the car has sensors all around. Well, actually, I think it might have them only in the front. Only in the back. And it has a backup camera. Obviously. We'll get closer to this BMW and we will be parked. That BMW got a parking ticket. How could they? They probably parked here overnight. That's the BMW with the ticket that I'm talking about. But back to the car. So it has keyless entry, of course. You can see how snazzy it looks like from the outside. This is where you would be charging it. It's closed when the car is locked, and if you unlock it, this opens up. Here's the CCS, AC charging and DC charging, DC fast charging over here. we'll get to that later when we get to the charging station. But right now, coffee. Not to look extremely professional, to blend in easier, I'll just put a coat on. Perfect. Young and Eglinton. I'll have the same thing but warm. Our favorite coffee place. Just look at these. I love how the iPhone is filming. It's very nice.
It's nice quality.
Yes, and I like that I have the microphone so we can put it as far as we want, and it's still gonna record the audio. Well, and right now let's get back to the car. First time getting into a Mini, it might feel a little bit awkward or unusual because it is like a different car with different shapes, different design. Also might feel a little bit dizzy driving in it or being a passenger, especially in the back. But then you get used to it, and I don't know, I personally like it. I like the different shapes, different forms. Even the handles are somewhat circular, so you're touching a half circle to open the door. Frameless windows in the car. Only one word comes to my mind: pretty snazzy. But it makes sense that they're going with circles because you can see them, first of all, almost everywhere in this car. Circle in the middle, the vents for the AC are circular. This is like an oval shape. And it goes back to the original design of the Mini, where they had a speedometer in the middle that was circular. So they're kind of continuing to go with this design and with this sleekiness of just having a large circle in the middle. And right now in 2024 they have a rectangular display there, but in newer 2025 models the whole circle is a display, which we'll get to in the future videos. The headlights are also circular in the front, and they're just going with this theme of circles inside and outside of the car. Maybe you have noticed that this specific car has a package where you get the Harman Kardon sound system, which is a premium sound system. In some cars it's Bose, and in Mini and many BMWs it's Harman Kardon. Sounds pretty good. Harman Kardon is a brand that makes premium sound systems for cars. Usually you will find a brand like that in upper level or higher trims of each vehicle. So for example, Elantra that I drive has a Bose sound system. Many people, probably you guys know that brand. And Harman Kardon is another premium brand of sound systems, and that's what Mini and BMW goes with. There is another brand that BMW can come with. I'll write it here exactly. But on Mini, it's Harman Kardon. It's an amazing day, amazing weather, perfect for being outside. To me personally, electric cars are not as interesting as gasoline cars because they don't have a transmission, they don't have a proper internal combustion engine. They have somewhat of a transmission, but it's just everything is completely different. Just a very large phone, pretty much, with a motor that can propel you forward and a roof and walls that can close you from cold wind on those cold winter days. Even though this car doesn't have an engine, let's still open the bonnet and see what's underneath. The bonnet is the hood. Just like in any other BMW or Mini, you just click it twice and there's no latch or anything, and it opens up. So you just go 1, 2, it opens, and let's see what's underneath here. It's the electric engine. This is where you would put your washer wiper fluid. So you still need to open the bonnet, and there is access to positive of the battery. Very interesting. Just like in the gasoline versions of Minis, they have a similar one. Still a lot of moving parts. You can see the top of the front suspension here. I'm assuming it's McPherson's, but it might not be. Oh yeah, you can see it right here. a car has frameless windows, like this car, most of the coupes or convertibles have it. It needs to lower the window a little bit before you open it, and it closes it right after you close it. So pay attention. There, it closes it, and right before I'll open it, it will lower it a little bit, not to damage the rubber right here. It's very fast, but it still does it. There. Beauty. My name is Optimus Prime. I came to conquer your streets with my electric Mini. Well, as you've seen everything underneath the bonnet, under the hood, we can close it up and continue with our video. Like this is better. No. Oh, look at this. It shows you when the part was assembled, April 24th. Very interesting. Off it goes. The car is actually pretty fast, and you feel the acceleration, you feel that it's not a boring car. It has 180 horsepower, electric horsepower. You kind of feel them right away in the torque as well, because the car doesn't need to accelerate the engine. It accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers in about 7.6 seconds, which is a little bit slower than the gasoline version, the S version of the Mini Cooper. But for what it is, for the electric car, for its weight, it's very reasonable acceleration, still faster than 8 seconds. To charge this electric car by using the 110 volt outlet, it will take you about 24 hours. And if you're using the 220 volt outlet, it should take you about 4 to 5 hours. There are obviously many different colors, also different rims that you can get. Here you can see it's black. The car comes with all-season tires. Just like in many other Mini Coopers, you can customize the roof to be different color together with the rear view mirror cups. If you're into having, for example, a black roof and black rear view mirror caps, those options are available, and you can either build them on the website or you can, find in the dealership if they're available. Also with the interiors, this one has a black interior, as you can see, but there's also a brown one available for a car like this, for the electric version of the 3-door. Well, and right now it's time for me to drive it a little bit and show you guys how it looks like in motion. Let's get in and drive it a little bit. This is the emblem that they're showing that the car is electric as well, but in the 2025 they fully removed this and only went with the S that's yellow in the front and in the back. Also in this model in 2024 we can still see this badge right here, which is the last year that they have anything on this side, on this quarter panel of the car. In the 2025 models they're just flush, just the same color as the car and nothing here. So this piece doesn't exist here at all, and no S. Only on the front and in the back. If you really want to go more sportier, you can upgrade to the 18-inch, but in my opinion 17 is more than enough, just like it is here. And I like that they're black. And of course they included the yellow finish here to show you and remind you that this car is electric. And they're probably reminding you that it has regenerative braking, which we talked about while I was driving. I personally really like the Mini brand because it's not really similar to the Japanese or Korean cars, and it's somewhere there close to, BMWs and Audis, not quite all the way there, but on the way there, like an entry luxury brand. They don't really cost as much as all the other Audis, BMWs and stuff like that. So you technically get a BMW in a Mini skin and with the Mini price. Well, they're staying through and through with their British design, and they still have the rear headlights with the British flag, as you can see right here. Even the new ones, the 2025 models, they still have the British flag in the back. It's just a little bit different because the headlights in the new one can be customizable. Here is just the regular, original British flag. Red for gasoline. If it's a Mini Cooper S 3-door, the one that accelerates about a second faster than this one, that's gasoline, 2-liter 4-cylinder. It has the red S in the back and in the front. And right now, let's see how I'll be able to get into the back seat of this car. All the cars that are coupes or coupes, they have this accessible leverage or thingy that is in the back here that you open. You slide the seat to the front, and then you're able to get into the back. And here you can see the mechanical adjustments that I've been talking about. So either you bring the seat up, seat down, or you tilt it forward or back, however it's comfortable for you. It has a nice side support. So if you'll be, going a bit more aggressively into the turns, this is going to be holding you. This is actually, in my opinion, a very nice seat. Very nice, comfortable seat with perforated leather and side support. And of course, many BMWs like this leg extension for their leg rest, a very BMW thing. Mini Cooper S. We're ready to go. And like I said, the interior in this specific car, in the Mini Cooper SE, comes in black color, and then there are also brown seats. There are way more cars with black seats, of course, but brown is available if that's something you're looking for. You can see that it has perforated leather. I think it's leatherette. The back headrest can be adjusted if someone is sitting, or it can be brought down if no one is sitting for more visibility in the back. And in the front, just like the regular adjustments for the seats, mechanical, you can adjust them front, back, up, down, how it's comfortable for you. Well, I think I've had enough time in the back, and let's go back into the front. I think this is mostly a spot for disobedient kids. I'm just kidding. You can survive a small trip in the back here, even if you're 6'2" like me. And like so, you will be getting out of it. I've been born again. Okay, so I got to the charging station, and they have two connecting ports here. This is Chamido, which is not for our car. Some Nissan Leafs has it, and maybe Chevy Bolt. I don't know if any other cars, but probably they do. And this is the one we need, which is a CCS, AC fast charging. And this is where it goes, into here. Boom, just type 1 charging, and boom, type 2, just like we need right now, CCS. Wow, it actually tastes so good. You can taste how they were roasting the coffee bean. You actually taste it. Like when you drink, you sip, and it goes through your mind. Like you see the bean and how it was roasted, and all that taste is in your mouth. That's what I want from my coffee and my car. Well, this was it for this test drive of this beautiful Mini Cooper SE 3-door. I'll see you in the next videos, and thank you for watching Driving Approach. My name is Alexei. Bye.